Maybe once whatever their business here is taken care of, maybe they'll be able to move on to somewhere better.
I hope so. I don't want to be
So then that begs the question.
stopping them from progressing.
Then you have to help them. Help them move on.
Come so far from cleaning a fucking scribery, huh?
You have.
Since it's, you know, just me and everything. You remember the lessons we would have together, right? Me, you, and Kat.
Right.
How she and I would always argue over who was the better student.
Yes.
Well, now that it's just me, you can be honest with me. She was better, wasn't she?
God, she was so much better. That's not to say you were bad. You were still good. But your handwriting, oh. Sloppiest thing I'd ever seen.
It's because I'm left-handed.
Are you?
Only when I write and fight, it seems.
I see. Well, then I failed you as a teacher.
Yeah, it's okay. It just felt more natural in my left hand. And I couldn't toggle the quill onto my right hand.
I see.
So I probably smudged a lot of it.
Yeah.
And the finger fancy.
And that time I painted with my finger as well.
God, I was furious.
It wasn't my fault, I got drunk. It's, you know.
That makes it your fault.
Well, I nearly drank it. I nearly drank the ink, so be happy I didn't do that.
We've got enough ink drinkers in this castle. Don't need another one.
I really hope I didn't just hear that you've started drinking ink as well.
No. In
No.
fact, quite the opposite.
I've given it up. I've given it up. I'm sober now.
3 months clean.
I'm clean, yeah. I go to Inks Anonymous. We all share our stories and
Ink goes inconspicuous.
If you could give me the location of that so I could leave a torch on the building.
they're rehabilitating
But wouldn't
themselves. Leave them alone. They're
Yes,
doing their best.
They're trying to better themselves. Griswold's even attending now.
That's exactly the point.
Oh, I see. Nip it in the bud.
Aye. I'm still expecting by the end of the month for the same amount of ink to be missing as last month. Unaccounted for.
Indeed.
I won't be partaking.
Sure. The ink's lovely this time of year. It's a fine vintage.
Please don't tempt me.
We're only joking, Torgren. No need to worry yourself.
Only you weren't tonight have a reason.
It's a very long
Try and
task.
take care of yourself. It is a long dusk indeed. Wonder if we shout at the gods if they'll make it nighttime.
Yeah, it's a great idea, shouting at the gods.
I'm gonna do it.
Fuck. You know, today started off so fucking quiet too. Ah. Wait, did you actually shout at the gods? Oh, is he dead? Mirren?
My powers
My god.
are unlimited. Why do I? Why can I see perfectly?
Did you put on Drow vision?
I didn't think I did. Allow me a moment. Well, I
I'll
stand back
double
behind
check.
here, just to make sure.
Go ahead and check inside and see if I want to see you.
It appears that yes, indeed, I was accidentally at a different. No. I was seeing at a different rate than I should.
Yes,
What?
right.
You are hard to see at night.
Yes.
Not you, Miranda. I can see you a lot more clearly than him.
Surely.
How are you, Haskell?
I've had long night.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where your father is?
No, I haven't seen him in a while, actually. I only saw him in the
Where
morning.
he is?
Ursa was out in the swamps last time I saw her. That was before. It's been probably 30 minutes ago.
What do you? Look. So what are you thinking?
I remember seeing her.
All right. Seems like we're going for a longer jog.
Hmm.
Why don't you gentlemen have a nice evening?
We will do. Take it easy.
You as
Haskell.
well. Let's go.
All right.
Careful out there, you two.
With good care.
You threatening them, Soma?
No, I would never do that such thing.
When are you gonna find a shirt?
Actually, I've just ordered some leather clothing from Mikolos.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping to get that somewhere by tomorrow or the next day after, depending on when he finishes it.
Well, about fucking time.
Afraid the people are driven to wearing belts again because the seamstress can't get fucking cloth.
Hmm.
Torgren and Soma, if I could just ask you a favor, if you would just please make yourselves scarce at this moment in time.
Of course.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have to pitch walking around without a torch.
Nah, I wish I had my torch. Fuck.
Scarce.
You can walk
Sorry.
10 feet down that way.
Thank you.
I hate this so fucking much. Oh my god.
All right, with me, Kyler. Oh, where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Let me put it a little that way. Maybe over here somewhere. There we go, a little less bright. This is Kyler, and he was a friend of Katrina's.
So you know my sister?
I do.
I heard there were Ledford survivors, and I thought maybe that. Well, I haven't been out of the noble quarter much, so I thought. Do you know where she is? My name is Alexis. She might have talked about me. I am her sister.
She mentioned you. During the siege, she
did?
A lot of people took up to being in the militia to defend it as best as possible.
Did she join the militia?
She did.
She always wanted to fight.
She got pretty good at it. Really good with a sword, too.
Really? I'm so glad. I didn't think she would ever get to learn.
She... waited until my headset
Taverna
started
yet?
working.
I don't suppose I might be able to see her.
Say again?
Does she work at the tavern here? I don't suppose I might be able to see her or anything.
During the... She fought as brave as 10 knights. We were defending the walls
10?
easily. She was braver than almost anyone I knew. Unfortunately, during the last couple of days, well, the last day of the siege, she got unlucky. And she didn't make it.
What do you mean? Is that her?
Familiar presence at the Grove, Iandel.
Her necklace.
Yeah, she always had it on. She and I, were close. When she passed, I wasn't there for her passing, but I knew she She'd mentioned you. She talked about you often, fondly. So, when she passed, I came here to track you down. So you could at least know what happened.
What happened? What do you mean?
She passed away. I'm sorry. I did everything I could.
What? She...
So sorry, Alexis.
No, she was strong.
She was the strongest.
She was supposed to be the bravest. She was supposed to be the brave one. I don't understand. I can't. How did she die?
Just took a lucky shot. Right in the chest. I carried her, I cradled her, I held her, I did everything I could.
No, she's not dead. She was the last person who cared.
I'm not alone. She was surrounded by people who care for her. A lot of those people are here in Adwick. Myself and Kyler included.
She fought beside you?
Roll a d20.
She did.
How brave was she?
So
was always
fucking
like-
brave. Always charging into fights that she didn't even know if she could win.
That was just like her. She was the strong one. That's why she sent me here in the first place, to get me out of Ledford.
She did say.
I keep trying to be strong for her. Even though the magistrate is horrible.
Has he done anything to you? The magistrate?
He's, well, he likes to get his way. Not anything bad, he just, well, yell at me a lot, and if I'm especially stupid, hit me or something. It's usually my fault. 'Cause
Why does he keep you?
You said where?
Why does he keep you as a servant?
Why? Cause Katrina gave everything to him. Everything our parents owned, she gave to him to ensure that I was able to get away and live. Just live.
I see.
I was a burden on her, so I was willing. It was hard to take care of too.
She said many things about you, Alexis. But
Did she?
a burden, no. She loved you.
I loved him too.
Is everyone in the street, Miranda? She was close to one of my friends, who was close to her. He died before she did. But as he was dying in my arms, he asked me to protect her. I promised that I would. And I did what I could. But in the end, it wasn't enough. And despite me watching over her, despite me training her, despite me doing everything I could, I failed. But if there is one thing I could do to keep her memory alive, if she could have asked me to do one thing before she died, would have been to look after you. Alexis, you've only just met me, but the impact that your sister had upon me, if you ever need anything, need someone to help you escape, or get something for you, or just to talk to, or you have questions about your sister, find me. And I promise that I will do everything I can to not fuck this one up too.
Thank you.
You look so much like her.
She was always the prettier one.
It's probably a lot to unpack. I'm sorry I took so long.
Thank you.
Of course. It suits you.
Can never forget her.
Let it happen. Sorry.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course.
Sorry for getting emotional.
I should be saying the same.
No, I can tell you cared about her. And
So much.
means a lot to me to know that she wasn't alone.
No, she wasn't. I just... Get off.
I'd love to hear your story someday. I'll try to sneak out more often, now that I know that our friends are here.
Of course.
Thank you. I don't know.
It's a lot to unpack. You don't have to say anything specific now. I just...
At least she got to be the hero she wanted to be.
She definitely saved me.
She saved me too.
She saved a lot of people. Oh, you should have seen her, Alexis. She... light up any room.
She always did. If there's anything I can do for you, I can read, and the magistrate has a lot of information, or I don't know, anything that I can do to look around. I'm
Can't ask anything of you, Alexis. It's okay.
If I can be so bold, I don't have the same reservations. There's a lot that the magistrate might know that would help everyone here, that he has locked away.
What do you need? Anything? I haven't.
Well, for starters, if there's any information he has on any recent estates granted to any lords, or the whereabouts of such an estate,
I
be
can
greatly
check.
appreciative.
All right. Okay.
To no risk of
I would like to
yourself
read here.
To no risk of yourself.
at all.
That goes without saying.
Right. Right, of course. Thank
And
you.
if you need anything as well, I am more than happy to, well, give you the resources of the scriptum.
Thank you very much. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
I got a part of my sister back because of you. I'll find your information.
Don't take any risks. Please.
It's as he says. If it's dangerous for you, forget it. It's not that important.
Of course. Right. I should let you two get on with your business. I don't want to keep you. I just... If there's anything else I can do, I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to.
Then I look forward to hearing the stories.
Look forward to telling you. God, that smile.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just haven't seen that in a while. Maybe I'll get used to it.
Alright. I should get back.
Allow me to escort you back at least to the noble district. It's not safe this time of night.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did he crush? It's like he crushed. fucking hate it. Oh, it's so sad. Is Bruns DMing stuff right now, or is he on? Let me know if he switches to on, yeah? Okay.
And it's daytime. Great. I bet it'll fix itself.
You back now?
I am. Is she gone?
Yeah.
I see.
Just...
I know.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why, Mirren? Why are you immediately putting the people I care about in danger?
It's not dangerous for her. She's a servant. She knows when his schedule is.
You just can't help yourself with your fucking schemes. He pulls you up so you're on the ground properly.
It's not.
Your fucking
It's not a
schemes.
scheme. Listen to me, Kyler.
If she
He's
fucking
gonna go
dies
over,
because
like,
of you.
Leave and pull you in.
Fix your camera too, you
We're
idiot.
all going to die.
Yeah, but if she dies because of you, I'm going to fucking... I will scalp you, I swear to fucking God.
Now, listen to me. Volgrith has an estate somewhere where he is doing God knows what kind of awful experiments, and I suspect... What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think he's using slaves to power some kind of ritual. Whatever state he's doing.
You can't
Listen,
involve
you're
her,
all-
Mirren. You really fucking can't.
Fine.
I understand the
Next time I speak
value
to
of this,
her,
but
I
I
will-
just can't bring her in on fucking schemes and shit and get her fucking killed. Please. She looks just like her.
Alright. I know. Next time I speak to her, I'll make sure.
That was so fucking hard.
I'll tell. I know. You did good there. You did good.
Why did she have to look just like her? Why?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It's understandable. We're going through a lot. It's nothing to be apologetic for.
I know she can get the things that are important We really can't risk her. I can't risk her. If she is to do this, and if there is no other way to do this, then yes, but Mirren.
I know. It's just... the Empire's not stopping. I'm trying not to be that same desperate oaf I was in Lidford.
Just think more and don't put her at risk.
All right.
Thank you.
I promise you.
I just swore a fucking oath. Fuck.
Did you?
That's what that was. That's me fucking kneeling. Promising that I'd fucking look after her.
Cat would be happy.
Hope so.
And now it is nighttime again, and I can no longer see.
I'll lead you to the light and then I'll leave you to it.
All right. Sure.
I think I have to go think for a bit. Look after yourself, okay?
Sure. Do what you have to, you as well.
Good night.
Good night, Kyler.
Holding on to this.
She lets
you're
her
holding
foot
it.
fall off, and it's all three shackles like
Potato,
bunched together
potato.
in her hands. Don't touch it.
Ah!
What
Okay.
have they brought her to this for?
Come on in, Kyler.
Don't know.
I've told you it's the wrong fucking way. You're not gonna pull me that way.
Right, perhaps I'll just stand guard. It's awfully crowded out here.
Knock, knock, knock.
What do you want, Nicholas?
All right.
My fucking God.
Listen,
It's the
get the
goddamn
fuck out.
peanut gallery.
Get out! Get out! Everyone out!
Sorry.
Erica, you're wanted.
Talk to Hesco. I told him
Erica.
you should know.
We got kicked out.
Perhaps talk to him down the road.
Erica.
No.
You need to make sure that these are destroyed.
Then perhaps it seems not now. Unfortunately.
Alright, well,
Penny was just waiting on him. She's going to make a mess of this for.
I'm going to stand here and make sure that no one else approaches and we don't make this any more of a circus act.
What is this? What am I
sorry.
Then I will leave.
I should probably clean up and get out of blood, yeah?
These,
Why don't you go
these
get
need to be destroyed.
And,
And they came here. And I'm holding them back right now from flying around.
you're beautiful.
They'll take you for a ride.
That's all I've got.
I got the note. Thank you, thank you. You really need to be
Quite the
slightly
fucking
more descriptive with your
shit
notes you leave
going
behind,
on.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste any ink. We only have so much. It's
I
expensive.
have a whole thing of it. I
Do
bought
you?
some.
You're doing all right?
I did.
Oh, it's a mistake to tell me that.
Oh no. Okay. I'm cleaning up.
Not often where you actually
He
tell the
doesn't know about
truth
my bad poetry.
when it comes to your feelings.
This is hardly the place, brother. This is hardly the place.
His face is just streaming with tears.
Years that wander the roofs. Let's talk
Oh.
about it.
Come,
Let's
come.
stand here together.
Not wanted here anyway.
Standing
Let's,
watch. We're both blacksmith gods, eh?
I really just wanted my dad for a moment,
We'll take this.
but as per usual.
yes. You want to go into your house then?
I know, just
wherever.
Come on, let's just get you out of
give it time. It needs to heal.
We'll come back.
We don't need people. And the whole town seeing you're crying. Here, let me get some water. You have a jug of water around here, right? Cloth. Here. Wet cloth. Wipe your face. It's okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Now let me explain. You already know my issues with Serveth. Why go into them? Right now she's trying to break free. Furthermore, I guess, of this thing that vexes her. People were stabbed. Surely you heard 2 people were stabbed today. It's been a whole crazy windmill of... Frankly, it seems awful decision-making, and I have had a horrible night. So if I'm at all inflicting my awful night on both of you, I apologize. That is not my intention. It seems we're all in rough moods. But understand that I love you all the same. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you, Haskell.
Sorry I'm not quite so good with my words at times.
It's okay. When Narn is done, could you have him come in here?
Yes. I can try. I haven't seen him all day. Truth be told, I don't know if I don't even want to talk to him about today.
Just tell him
I'll send him in.
Kyler needs his dad.
It's fine, don't worry about it. He's busy.
Well, now you've done and made a mistake. You've told me that there might be something ailing the boy. What is it?
Don't know if he wants to talk about it. So I let him pet the puppy and wipe his tears.
I'm just sad. That's all.
That much is clear.
So am I. Eileen, would you mind if I try anyway? Just to see if I can provide some comfort?
Of course.
Will be alright. I regret leaving Yessa alone again. But hey. First of all, are you hurt?
Not physically.
That is a statement I understand all too well.
The boy was in tears.
Why don't we, I think we can help each other. Bring your friend. Come with me. We'll just go to the next door, Raylan. I have something I feel the boy should know.
I will wait outside.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
I think I can do a good deed.
Listen, they're all gonna think I'm crazy.
I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
Come with me. We're just going into our home.
A very good friend of mine. One of the others used to be in the forge, one of my best friends. And next to him is Lucien.
I fear that what I'm about to tell you right now, I can only tell you. Raylan is going to keep accompanying you until you say that you're okay to talk to me alone. It's the right thing to do.
Okay.
She's looking after you. If you wish to hear my words, you're going to have to tell her yourself that you're okay with coming in here alone with me.
Oh.
It's up to you. If you're not, that's okay.
Yeah.
You can go back into that warm house.
Let's go.
You have to tell her, don't tell me.
I'm going to talk to Haskell.
Tell her you're okay with it, lad.
I'm okay
That's the more
with
important
talking
thing.
to Haskell.
Okay. Now it feels like I'm pressuring him. I feel like I'm twisting his arm. I'm going to go in. You can follow me if you like.
As you're talking,
What is happening?
I don't know.
Sodding hells, he could have kept the damn thing. I was subjected to something rather troublesome today, but I'll cover mine when we're done. It's a fine beast you have there.
She's still very new. Her name is Artemis.
Artemis. I'll let you hold her. She's fine enough to touch. Very soft. All right. So first of all, how long ago did you get hurt? And what was the nature of your wound?
It's an old one that reopened, I guess you could say. There was a girl back at Ledford.
Reopened. Hi.
Who I was very fond of. Never got to tell her. I promised to keep her safe, and I couldn't, and she died.
I see.
Turns out my sister's in Adwick, and I met her tonight. You see the key that he normally has here is missing. I had to tell her about her sister.
Did someone nick your neck piece?
It wasn't mine. It was Cat's that killed back in Lidford.
The lady. I see.
So I gave it to her sister as something to remember her by.
What was the sister's reaction?
It was sad. Obviously, she just learned her sister died. She said,
Sometimes there's more bitter words than just sadness that come. Anger, hate.
Yeah. She,
Did you catch any of that, or was it just sadness?
Sadness and happiness that... I told her a little bit about Kat's final days. She seemed proud.
See.
She, she started crying and saying that she's alone in the world now. I think I did something kind of stupid.
What was that?
I swore to protect her.
No.
I even did the kneel thing that you do.
Stupid.
I said if she needs anything, I would do anything I could to help her.
It's a noble gesture, but you should never bend the knee to anyone, even in a situation like that. Bow your head next time. Never bend the knee.
Sorry.
The rightful ruler of Kiwin is one thing. Don't apologize. I understand your intention, and it was the right thing to do. Your father's not even going to see it as stupid. Frankly, I think he's going to mourn with you.
Yeah, I just... honestly just wanted a hug. But, he was busy, so...
Thump. Come here then, lad. Come on. I've always got you for a hug. It's fine. I've always got you, lad. It's not quite as good as his. I know he's a much better hugger. But I'll tell you, I'll always be just a little bit more Haskell than he is, which is nice in a hug.
You have a certain spice to your hugs.
I understand the feeling of being alone. It's one of the things I fear most for you. And someday you might feel that way. It's not for Hahn and I dying. It's for the conflicts between those you keep as friends and your family, right? And someday those might rend both from you. It's not likely. I already told you that even if, God forbids, something should go and temporarily... There's a knock at the door. Even if something were to interrupt your relationship with your father, Kyler, I'm not going to stop being there for you. I'll still teach you. And I'm certain that he'll come to terms with whatever it is you did. Frankly, I think most of his ire is reserved for other people. It's kind of bleeding onto you. You understand what I mean by that?
Doesn't sound very fair.
Kyler, who's always fair?
I know, No, he doesn't mean to do it.
I don't think he would ever abandon you. I don't, but... You want to know the truth? I think he's just scared. Like we're scared. See, that's the face I can never show. That's what today was for me. I had to take my mask off. The thing that makes me Haskell. And I had to bare my soul to someone. And, it's just, it's not a good day.
What happened?
Spoke with Lucian. Tell you this in confidence. Because it would rend both my heart and your father's heart from our chests if something would happen to him. Again. But he's out there in the woods. We've run into him.
Alive?
No.
Like a spirit?
Like a... That's a fine word for it, sure. A vision? It's him. He spoke of things that I don't know. That's why I was going to talk to Han later and make sure that I didn't know them. Mention those same things, see what he had to say. That's how you get truth out of a thing like that, There's no way for you to know.
Yeah.
And it knows something you don't know, then it must be something. But I did, You know how An tells you that he's tired? Tells me the same. I tell him me too.
I tell him me too as well.
But I think, like myself, I think you don't ever say just how tired you are.
Doesn't matter.
We both know that he can't really shoulder much more. And so we try to shoulder what we have. In our own right.
The fuck? What you're not gonna do is come in here and interrupt after telling me not to.
Get out. Get out.
What?
Can we have a moment of peace, please? Seems we're the talk of the town. Kyler, You are like me in a lot of ways as much as you're like a father. In that you have a noble heart and you do things for the betterment of Arn. And there are things that he'll never see sometimes. And he will... What are we to do? Pridefully lash back that we do these things for him? That robs us of the deed. We don't do it so that he'll see it. We want him to see it. But we do it because we care. At least know that I share this burden with you. And that is always something you can come talk to me about. And while I may not give as good of hugs, I will ever be the best comrade I can for you.
It does help. Thank you, Oscar. And you said
I
you were
love you,
bad with
like a nephew.
words. And now
I
you
can
like
be
me.
awful with words.
You did pretty good just then.
Alright, nephew. Listen.
Hmm.
Why don't we go back out there and you can get your hug?
Knock, knock, knock.
Ah. The official knock. I know that knock. You know that knock.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Heavy-handed, grumpy, old.
And Haskell and Kyler emerge. Both appear a bit sullen, but in better spirits. Brother? I'll take it. There's no one back there.
Nothing important. It's fine.
I have a brother. He needs a hug. Hug your son.
Sleep well.
You as well.
He's holding
Did you hear what he calls her?
where are we going?
Oh my god, you're all.
Good man.
Inside.
Go.
Sure.
Did you hear what he calls Penny?
Sure.
Let's go.
Mira.
Come on now, all you got.
Rough day.
I came back to find everybody and their mother in my forge.
Yeah.
With service shackles.
Spare key opens the door. I apologize. Greg is insistent. He has a message from Iandel. It's got a lot of gravity. I would like to leave you for the remainder of the evening with your son. Can we part with this before we go?
If you could wait a
That'd be
moment,
all right.
Skylar.
He died.
It's alright. My son is dead.
Oh no, not
Well,
again.
We have time. Part your message and keep
Speak.
it plain. Go.
It appears that the Imperials are on their way.
Lauren! I shouldn't know that. They can't see him here. Oh. My god, you fucking made me bawl my eyes out, Lo. Oh, fuck. Do you guys like that, chat? Oh, I hated it. She looks just like her. I couldn't like look at her for the first like half of that whole thing. Oh my god, you did so good, Lo. Well done. Yeah, it's been a rough one, hey. I was not ready. Like, I came into today's session, I was not prepared for it to be this episode. God, I was... Tried being mom. You did really well. You did. The rubbing of the face, Kyle was like, oh. Okay.
I would have kicked his corpse and called him a failure.
If only you knew. Actually, it's probably better for the beam that he doesn't know. Yeah,
I don't
it's
want to know.
probably-
We are all but puppets.
But I think it's something I should bring up. There were two commoners near the swamp. They were supposedly picking mushrooms for their food, but I'm no fool, and I know when somebody's sneaking up on somebody when I see it.
My recommendation is to have Gregor go ahead and continue to scout the swamp.
You did great, Lauren. I'm sorry it was people yelling at you today. I'm sorry I in character yelled at you when you came up and told me about the about Blaze.
I don't even know if we'll be able to hold our.
I wasn't actually grumpy. It's okay.
I don't want to send him out there by himself.
You think it's those peasants?
Might be. Entirely
Did
possible.
they have anything on them? Did you see any weapons?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Let's get some love and chat for Lo, honestly. Good shit today.
Alright.
Between Cat's hallucinations and,
If that's what they've decided to send
you know,
after me because that
good shit.
sucks didn't come back, then we're going to have to stay together and nearby, especially at night.
I agree.
It
I'll be
seems
back
things
in
have
your,
reached a full swing, Surister. If they wish to send servants of Ash after me, then it looks like Victor's trying to get a kill.
What are these servants?
From what we understand, these servants of Ash used to be elves, but they have been captured and tortured for part of their lifespan. I mean handed down. Hundreds, maybe thousands of years of continual torture. Trained to use a weapon, trained to work at night. They fight
Ringies.
whether in rags or extremely fast and sometimes run on all fours. I've seen them to use glaives and swords and hammers, axes. I've seen them murder royal guards in open combat, just from their ferocity.
In short, brother, we already have enough cut out for us with Inquisitors. These things move, from what I understand, similar to a pack of wolves. They skitter, they climb, they move unnaturally. Brother, we can speak more about this later tonight after the candlelight wanes. Why don't we leave you to your son? And, the only parting message to you is that, can you give me the room, Gregor? Just his son.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Hildum.
Thank you, Gregor.
Of course.
Solution. Says enough. I have a lot to contemplate. I'll leave you to your boy.
If you need to talk about it, come find me. It's been plaguing me for almost half a year.
Brother.
Come here, my son. I'm assuming you heard part of that.
A little bit. I was thinking for a while. I'm kind of distracted, so I only heard bits.
I don't want to bother you with it, but I'll tell you because I've promised to keep you in the loop.
Mm.
And then we'll move on to our next subject. Apparently, Ian Dell has been meeting with someone who is feeding information, I guess. I don't know.
What? sort of information?
Either way, Oaken, about the Empire. Oakenbrook is soon to besiege, or be besieged. The Empire marches on it. Or the siege has already begun. We can expect to be called to her defense soon. On top of this, they might be looking to take Ambershire. Not Ambershire, Barley Roll. I don't need to tell you, if the largest farming sector in the entirety of Ireland is taken by the Imperium, we're going to starve. The last bits that I want to make you aware of is it seems Victor is deciding to make his move now that he knows that I'm here. Apparently he has been organizing a group of servants of Ash to come hunt me down specifically. I do not know when this will be, but it is in the coming days. So we will prepare until then. But we can worry about that and plan in the morning. You needed to tell me something.
Just, it's nothing really important, and it kind of pales in comparison to everything else.
Kyler, you are my son. Nothing pales in comparison to what grieves your heart. I hear the shake in your voice. You won't make eye contact. Your feet keep fidgeting. Your hands can't sit still. What is it? Talk to me.
I found Alexis. You notice the key around his chest is missing. I found Kat's sister. And I
My God.
told her about Kat.
Remember, she did say she had a sister that lived in the capital.
Yeah, I've been quietly looking for her. I didn't even know she was still alive, but got lucky today and talked to her. She looks so much like her sister. I told her about Kat, her last couple of days, how brave she was, and she was upset, but she seemed happy that Kat was being Kat, I suppose. She then said that she was alone. She started crying, saying that she had no one left. And I swore that I would look after her, which was probably stupid, but
My boy, I admire your heart. I do. But you can't look after everyone.
I know. I just want to do what I can.
She lives in the service of the magistrate, does she not?
She does.
I heard as much. That's probably where she's going to live. For a good long while.
I know. I just didn't want her to feel like she's alone, you know? Because I know what that's like. That's all. Like I said, nothing big. I talked to the brass skulls and stuff, but we can talk about that tomorrow. I'm really tired and
son. I know you loved her. I know. And I am so sorry. I am my wonderful boy with a heart of gold. I am sorry. With all of my heart I am. But you did the right thing. It may have been painful, but you gave someone closure. You let them know the truth, so they are not plagued by an empty hope. You're a good man.
Just trying to do what's right. Trying to do right by Cat.
I know, and you are. Her sister may be in pain, but she will eventually find peace. Something that she will have denied herself, hoping that Cat came back. Regardless of how that feels, you did a good thing. And I am so proud of you. You are very brave. And I am sorry for the pain in your heart.
Thank you.
I know what it's like, my boy. To lose somebody that you love.
Yeah.
I understand. The feeling, the weight that never goes away. Even when you convince yourself to focus on the task at hand, and you lock it up and swear to yourself you won't think on it. It's always there, I know. I will say this, and take it straight from my heart, my boy, that there are far, far worse ways she could have gone. And she went quickly, with a song upon her lips. What's important, Kyler, is she was not afraid. I've already told you what happened to the person I love. And that's not to take away, it's to explain, I understand.
Yeah.
If you ever need to talk about it, if you ever need to get it out, I am always here for you. Always. I cannot mend your heart, but I can hold it together. Come on. Don't stay in here moping about.
Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow about the brass skull stuff.
Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
An Erdon always keeps their word. Always. You did the right thing.
Let's hope I don't fuck it up this time.
You didn't. That I can promise.
Good night.
Try to enjoy the rest of your night. Here. 80 copper, get something to drink. Maybe get a bottle or something.
Thank you.
Find someone whose company you enjoy. Leave your troubles for tomorrow.
Thank you.
I love you, Kyler.
I love you too. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
I wasn't scared, I was worried. If I was scared, I would have already went in there.
He is just tears.
Kai. What?
It's okay.
Good night, on.
Good night, Seraph.
How much do I
Make
owe
sure
you?
this boy gets something to drink. Don't let him just walk away, slink away.
I never do.
Don't worry. What do I owe you for the damage? It's a lot of lost metal.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
I'll figure
Keep
it
a
out.
line in for the night, please.
Come on. Where to? Drink? Sleep?
Let's get a bottle and go to sleep.
Lake? Go beat the shit out of some chickens or something?
No. A bottle of something and then we can sleep. I'm exhausted.
Let's go get something good.
Yeah. Still fucking daytime.
Is it really?
I crashed.
Fuck. Feel hands intertwined with yours, just walking next to you. Starting to get into work. Hot outside.
The nights are muggy.
Mm. Where do you want to sleep tonight?
Wherever you feel most comfortable. Raylan tried doing that bomb nonsense. It's fucking annoying. Don't go interrupt them. Blah, 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 blah.
And then she interrupts.
Everyone wanted to talk to everyone.
It's locked up.
Yeah, it's fine. We can just go sleep.
Where do you want to go lay down?
The rooftops, maybe. Not above the forge, since it makes you sweaty.
Look, I just holding you, and I can't do that when I'm sweating bullets.
You can, you just don't want to.
It's hard. Kyler. I do want to. But the forge is very hot, not built for that kind of weather. You grew up in Gradia. You're used to the sun on your skin. I'm not. I'm a sun princess.
A sun princess.
You know, like a pillow princess.
One that just lays down and takes it.
Yeah, okay, Sarah.
What?
Forget that this isn't accessible because you're jumping. Oh boy, here looks nice. Here we do.
Just come. All right, come. Fine, I'll move to you. That's okay. Go handsome. You are very handsome, you know that.
You're flattering me.
Just telling the truth. Rest up. Get you that drink in the morning, okay?
Yeah.
Be right here.